This is an update to a video I did earlier in the summer where I talked about different ways to get sugar cane started in your backyard in Florida. This is the cane right before I planted it, and you can watch that video right here on my YouTube channel. I'll put up a link to it. Here's what the cane looked like after I planted it. This was a very, very wet summer. You can see the ground is very saturated. The cane grew very well. And here's the cane a year after I started it, and about 6 months after I planted it in the ground. So this is December of 2013. And the cane grew very well, but I had a problem with fungus on the leaves. As you can see how some of the leaves are turning brown and yellow. So I decided it was time to harvest. And here's the cane right before I harvested it. Growing underneath the cane is a huge Thai basil bush that just came up there on its own. So there's about 8 canes here. There are some younger canes coming up too, but as I'll show you in a minute, there's a problem. Here you go. Termites. Termites got into my cane. And this is a young cane here that had just fell apart from the termites. You can see they come right up into the cane itself, bring soil up into the cane to sort of fill it in as they hollow it out. And the whole thing is just completely destroyed. There's just this one cane. I can just mash it with my fingers and just crush it. It's completely destroyed. I'm just pulling it out of the ground. It comes out very easily. Very disappointing. It did not get all the canes though. As I said, I did get 8 nice canes to eat. Let's go over and take a look at this other clump over here. I'm going to pull some of these old dry leaves off, and you can see right at the very base of the cane something doesn't look right, and sure enough there's termites just getting started in this fairly young cane, and I can just snap it right off. You can't see them, I don't think, but there are live termites crawling around down in there. The other canes here though are just fine. I'm not sure if that reddish color is actually the color of the cane or if that's part of the fungus. I suspect it's just the coloration of the cane. This is a yellow, sort of yellowish green cane. And here's another look at the fungus on the leaves. They're kind of sad looking. I couldn't stand looking at them anymore, so I decided to harvest before the first cold. Here's a view of the inside of a cane that's been hollowed out by the termites. I'm having trouble getting it in focus, but you can see the termites moving around down in there. They just hollow it out. And here's a better, more in focus shot of the initial tunnel that they make up through the cane. And those are live termites in there, eating away at the cane. Gradually eat the whole thing. But here's the cane, 8 nice canes that I did harvest. The fungus or the termites did not affect the taste of the cane as far as I can tell. It's still sweet and soft, and I enjoyed eating them. However, I'm not going to use them as seed cane for next year because I'm assuming that they are contaminated with fungus. So I'm going to get some cane try to get some cane from a neighbor who's been growing very healthy cane for quite a few years, and hopefully I'll have better luck with that. Maybe it's more resistant to the fungus. So I hope you've enjoyed this update. Leave comments, tell me about your experiences, link to your videos, whatever. Thanks again. This is Beach Hunter, and keep up with your gardening. Don't get, just because you have a setback like this with termites, don't let that stop you. Keep on trying.